The amount of messages that I've gotten in the last 3 hours about was it a catch, was it not a catch, are the refs cheating, is it the Patriots cheating? Listen, let me tell you something. In theory, it was a catch. But the reason why it's overturned is because when you make the catch, you have to control it all the way to the ground. The reason why it's deemed not a catch is because when he turned and tried to lunge and make the second effort towards the end zone, when his hand touched down on the ground, it shifted and the ball came out of his hand. He lost possession. Therefore, it was not a catch. All right? Now, if we want to be upset and say, man, fuck the refs, all this other stuff, we can be mad all goddamn day. But yet, the Steelers had 2 more plays after that damn call to possibly win the game or tie it up to go to overtime. And Big Ben decided, you know what, instead of spiking the ball, I'm going to try to get it to Eli Rogers. And he throws it into a goddamn coverage, clustered with like 7 different people, ultimately ending up in an interception, costing us the goddamn game. But let me just say this about the damn catch. If you're so upset about the catch, go talk to Dallas fans. They can tell you about what happened in 2014 with Des Bryant. Go talk to Lions fans. They can tell you what happened with Calvin Johnson in 2010. The only way that I see it is this all past. It's in the past. We have to look forward towards Houston. Can't sit over here and keep talking about what happened last week, because to be quite honest, a lot of Patriots fans decided to show up in comment sections or message me talking about, oh, I bet that'll humble your ass. Now you Steelers fans won't feel like you're going to the Super Bowl. You still can't beat the Patriots. Brady owns you. Let me help you understand something. Antonio Brown, who's the best receiver in the game and possibly, in my opinion, the MVP of this league right now, he was gone for 3 quarters. Everybody's talking about, well, Antonio Brown's the one who makes this offense go. He was gone for 3 quarters and Big Ben was still able to carve up that defense. Le'Veon Bell was able to carve up that defense. And the defense only missing a couple of different pieces that's there. But still, the number 1 player in the entire league was not on the field, and yet the Steelers offense was able to carve you guys up. Don't sit over here and feel so goddamn confident the way that you're talking right now because you're over to leave with a damn W. Stop with that bullshit. Don't come over here and gloat because when you were sitting there watching the game, you had the sweat and perspirations coming out of your goddamn pore because you were a little bit nervous about what was going to happen. All right? Moving forward, we'll see you in the playoffs, because personally, the way that I feel about this is there's going to be a revenge tour in 4 weeks. All right? Because we're going to end up with the first round bye as long as we take care of business. But I want to see Jacksonville. I want to see New England. That's the only thing that matters to me. All right? Because if we were to hoist up the Lombardi number 7, I would feel wonderful about it, but I would love it. It'd feel much better for me if we were able to beat Jacksonville, if we were able to beat New England. That's the way that I see it. So the way it's going to end up going down is we're going to have to beat these teams in the playoffs. And I ain't got no problem doing that. All I need is for the team to play the same way that they played today, play that way against Houston, play that way against Cleveland, and when we open up at the playoffs at home in the divisional round, we take care of business. But stop with this, oh, it was a catch, Jesse caught all this. Yes, I understand he caught the ball, but that will not change anything, because at the end of the day, the officials aren't going to come out in the morning and say, well, we got the call wrong, so hey, let's give the Steelers the W. That's not happening. At the end of the day, we going to be 11-3. The Patriots going to be 11-3. It's not going to switch us to 12-2 and bump the damn Patriots down to 10-4. This ain't happening. They're not changing any records. Let's move on and think about next week. All right? Think about next week and go take care of business, because all we can handle is what we can handle. We can't deal with all that other shit around the league. They'll figure out and get their shit together about all this, what's a catch, what's not a catch, because it changes as often as the weather outside. As far as I'm concerned, we went out there, played a goddamn great football game up until the last, let's just say, 2 plays. Outside of that, we played a phenomenal football game. I tip my hat off to the corners who tried to play man. Listen, Gronkowski is the best tight end in the game. He's doing what the hell he does best. And he's almost uncoverable. He went out there and did what he had to do. But Brandon Cooks, what the hell did he do outside of that touchdown catch or the 43-yard reception early in the first quarter? Absolutely nothing. What did Danny Amendola do? Nothing. The offensive line, were they able to block the defensive line of the Steelers? Not really. So you should be able to watch this game and have some confidence moving forward, saying, you know what? In the next time we see these guys, all we got to do is just make that play at the end of the game, and the game is over for them. Find the positives in the losses. We don't win or lose. We win or we learn. Okay, anybody who's ever played football before, when you lose, you find the good that you see inside of that loss. Take that and help it build you, and the next game you play better. So we're going to do a whole film study, correct what we did wrong, and the next game we're going to execute. Because when we play against the Texans, I said it in the other video, we need to impose our will on them. The damn Jaguars scored 45 on their defense today. Next week, we could put up 55 even though Antonio Brown's not playing until the playoffs. All right? So on the ground, Le'Veon Bell, I'm going to need all them other yards moving forward. But as far as I'm concerned, for this damn Jesse James, it's a catch. It's not. Let it go. Fuck that. If the refs don't want to be on our side, cool. They never were in the first place. Steelers against the goddamn world. Motherfucker, let's break on that shit. Steelers against the world on 3. 1, 2, 3. Steelers against the world. Let's continue to get these damn W's. We already clinched the AFC North. We're going to hold on so we can get the first round bye. And Jacksonville and New England, you better watch out. Because come the playoffs, we're coming to see you. Revenge tour starts in 3 weeks.